Okay, and we're live, and I'm hidden behind the wings of fury.
Hooray.
So, yeah. So let's get to work on this guy, this fucking guy. Yeah, we're gonna start that already too. Just finished putting the Abaddon Black on the rest of the wings. And luckily, like on the box, for the wings that I like, it actually said what other colors to use. So, that'll make it a little bit easier. Then I just gotta figure out what the hell they did. Sup, Doc?
They painted them.
Yeah, they painted them with those colors. Alright, sweet.
Yep, I helped.
You did. Otherwise, I was just gonna pour it on there and just hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Just do.
You would have done it wrong.
Yep. Was it because I was watching them in the mirror?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything they're doing is backwards.
Okay. Glad I sorted that out.
We trained him wrong on purpose.
Yeah, as a joke. How are you doing tonight, Doc?
I'm good.
Hey, good. You're there. Hi.
I am. I just had to finish crunching a bit.
Oh, okay.
We still have a crunchy bar in the van.
We do.
We do.
Well, I can't get up and get it.
Well, if I get it,
Hello there.
True enough. Hey, Ty.
man, I resisted movie candy all night. I can make it for tonight.
Okay. Play your cards right, you might get a sweet treat later. Heyo.
You're gonna get the crunchy bar out of the van for me later?
All right. Ooh, a Werther's original. Okay, yeah, there we go. Turn that so you guys can see that bit. How's everyone's day today?
Okie dokie.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Then mildly cold.
Yep. Same.
Somehow it seemed colder today than it should have felt. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was the bullshit rain.
Yeah, it was the bullshit, freezing rain bullshit of freezing rain bullshittedness.
It's gross out there.
Yeah, one of those days you just want to crawl back into bed. I agree with you, Uncle Tass.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. Oh, and Uncle Tass, the girls were asking about you, like, oh, maybe he'll still be there, because they went to a movie tonight. You guys went and saw Dogman, right?
Yep.
Okay. Or they were at Dogman. They didn't really watch it, from what I heard.
No, we got the theater to ourselves there. It was a bunch of friends, so it was chicken was our guys' schedule.
Yep.
You know, I watched the trailer for that because it played before Moana 2, and it gave me some legit body horror. Like, wait a minute, what? There's a man who dies, and his dog also dies, so they take the head and put it on the man's body? This is horrifying stuff.
I can't lie. The book is actually better. The books are kind of cute. The movie was kind of meh. Of all the movies we did not pay attention to, that was the best.
All right. You hear all that?
I was
Bits and
kind of getting
pieces.
You'll
bits
see
and
it.
pieces. I was kind of getting it from both.
Don't worry about seeing it.
We'll loan you the book.
Yeah, we'll loan you the books instead. How about that? Because that was the main reason why they went and saw it, because Delay Capture's oldest is reading the books.
It's a graphic novel.
Yeah, graphic novels, even.
Books are always better.
Yeah. Which I actually saw a short little synopsis of one book, because it was like, top sci-fi novel that can never be adapted to film, or should never be. I forget the. You know what? Let me look on my Audible, because I bought the first book on Audible. Yeah, it's called The Shadow of the Torturer. Apparently it's...
Shadow of the Torturer?
Yeah, by Gene Wolfe, spelled with an E.
Is it
Wolfe?
Gene as in J or Gene as in G-E-N-E?
Gene.
Ah,
Yep. But Wolf is spelled with an E.
First in 4 volumes of The Book of the New Sun, which Wolfe had completed in draft before The Shadow of the Torturer was published. It relates the story of Stavarian, an apprentice seeker for truth and penitence, the Guild of Torturers in parentheses, from his youth through his expulsion from the guild and subsequent journey out of his home city of Nessus.
And they say...
1987, Locus magazine ranked The Shadow of the Torturer number 4 among the 33 all-time best fantasy novels, based on a poll of subscribers. Okay.
Yeah, and they said that's about all they can give for a synopsis, because anything else just spoils the hell out of it.
Alright.
You think the same is true for manga versus anime? With some, yes. With others, not so much. But yeah, like something like Berserk. Oh yeah, manga's definitely better. But weirder, too, because manga can do some weird things.
I think the translation is easier, though, because both are a visual medium. But, yeah, who are you going to hire to play the voice of Guts? What does Guts even sound like? I don't know.
I mean, they've done it twice, so.
Yeah, and I mean...
They have made anime, but they haven't covered, like, the whole thing, right?
No, they have not. And I don't think they ever will.
You know, they made one for... I think they're going to make an anime for all of One Piece. And that's crazy.
I'll let others watch that.
The thing with Berserk is they're not even done with the original
Didn't the guy
manga.
die?
I think he just stopped writing.
Oh.
I can't remember if he passed away or not, but I think for sure he just stopped, like, working on it.
Yeah, Kentaro Miura died 2021.
Oh, damn. Now we'll never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the second iteration of it was weirder than the first one.
Yeah.
I wish I would have played the Berserk game for, I think it was Dreamcast.
Well, there's one on Steam.
Game for Dreamcast? Interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure too, but also, did anyone ever really own a Dreamcast?
I'm
I
looking at
did.
one right
I bought
now.
one on release date, as a matter of fact.
Damn it, now you guys ruined the joke. Thanks. Thanks.
I felt that you were challenging me.
No, but you remember the Penny Arcade strip with that, right?
Was it one of the recent ones?
No, it was back in hallowed antiquity.
Okay.
No, I haven't actually read Penny Arcade in like years.
I took like a good 5 or 6 years off of it, and I've started reading it again.
But you talk about, do you remember anyone owning a Dreamcast? Well, my, buddy's cousin's friend had one. Yeah, but that's just it. You never actually knew someone who owned a Dreamcast. So was it ever really out?
So my Dreamcast tale, such as it is, my first roommate had one in college.
No,
He was
okay.
a big fan, and I ended up playing. He was like, "Let me play it," and I played it a lot, and I beat Sonic Adventure before he did. And one day I came back, and my save had mysteriously been deleted, so I beat it before he did again. And then, of course, I moved out because that guy was a freaking creep, and moved into the dorm that I spent the rest of my college time in.
Okay.
And one day, a guy I kind of knew was like, "Oh yeah, I know a guy who's selling a Dreamcast for $60 with 4 controllers." And I said, "Absolutely yes." So that's a Dreamcast I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What's cool is that the launch day ones will play burned games. I've never actually tried it, but
Well, hello, Muse. Sit down, have some
Muse.
plaid. I think the cats are
Apparently
playing the
there's-
dangerous game of cat and also cat upstairs.
I think so.
They were this morning too when I was leaving.
There, there's scampering upstairs. Sound kind of chubby too.
Yep. Hey, Lotus K. It's not a dragon. It is a Bloodthirster of corn.
Keep saying it wrong.
Bloodthirster of corn.
No, it's Bloodthirster.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, Bloodthirster of corn.
That sounds like a bad one.
Yeah,
hello.
it's the sequel to Midnight Growlers.
Hey, peoples. What's
Hey,
up?
Muse.
Wing harder, huh?
Yep. Or would it be Whing harder?
Wing. Well, that was the other night. That
Yeah.
was last week. That was so last week.
What? Now wait a minute.
No way.
No way.
Quick.
Oh, my
No,
Lord.
you got to realize that this is like the shtick I practice, so that way when my nephew from Kansas comes up, I can just rattle it off without even thinking about it, and just hear his eyes roll.
So how are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Good.
Hip actually isn't
Good.
feeling too bad. Physical therapy for that went good. Yeah, work was decent.
Wait, physical therapy?
Yeah, didn't I, or I thought I told you, I'm bone on my left hip. Yeah.
You didn't.
Okay. I thought I had, and I'm losing track of who I've told. So
No,
my
no, it's
apologies.
fine. Suck.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear.
Yep. Well, I got some good genetics from my dad and my grandpa because it was the same hip that went out on them first.
Oh yeah, well, you know that happens.
Yep.
Love genetics.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Because genetics are like
they're-
diarrhea. They run in your genes.
By the way, everything's probably gonna be uproariously funny since someone made me take a shot.
All right.
Straight. Everything, at least for a few minutes, is gonna seem hilarious.
All right. Well, yeah, because, we had to have you use the booby shot glass.
I know. Well, I mean, that's the only shot glass I have. Oh, I have glasses. I said I can actually. I had a glass made for myself. I just went to this con called Captain Con,
Yeah.
and it is a Warhammer. It's basically like one level below the Warhammer Opens, the actual ones like the Nova Open,
Yeah.
or the Las Vegas Open. But they had a vendor there, actually I know them, who does etched glass.
Oh, cool.
And if you keep them, you can bring a thumb drive with a PNG file, black and white, and they will etch whatever. So I had them etch my logo,
Yeah.
my Painted Here Tavern logo onto a glass. And it came out really cool, so I'm gonna get pictures of it and see if anybody wants it, because they'll be at the next con that I'm gonna be at too. I did 9 conventions last year.
Damn.
So some of the vendors I really kind of get to know because I see them all the time. So it came out really nice though. It's really cool looking glass. I'm glad I have one made. I might have to get more different forms of barware for this stuff. Although not a shot glass, because I already have a really awesome shot glass.
You do. But I was going to say, with the glasses, what? You should give yourself beer goggles?
You mean rum goggles?
Well, there
In
you
my
go.
case, it's rum goggles. For sakes, the Painted Hero Tavern is a pirate tavern, of course.
Yep.
Yarg.
Even though it's called the Painted Hero Tavern, because there are no heroes in it.
They're all heroes in their own stories.
That's quite true. One of the cool things too this weekend was I brought my Sophie's Revenge.
Yep.
So I had that on display. I'll have that out at Total Con too, which is at the end. Which is at the end of the month. This is a 2-con month.
It's a lot of cons in 28 days.
It is. Actually, 3 if you can. Well, I gotta talk to him about that. Usually I do a long stream. There's an online con that the gaming group, basically the online gaming group that I'm in, does. It's called Murder Hobo Con. Because we're Murder Hobo Inc. And that did not work very well. I poured out some paint and apparently I need to shake it up because it's not, it's turned up right. Came out with it. But anyways, yeah, so there's Murder Hobo Inc. So, usually I run a long stream for that, and that's next week. So I gotta talk to the guy about whether or not we're doing that again.
Alright.
I assume we are. Is everybody hobbying tonight, or is it the usual?
I think it's about the usual. I mean, I know Sojan's working on something.
Ooh,
Centurions.
oh, neat.
I am just watching the stream.
He's modding, so that's... He's modding the
You're
stream.
working on something.
You know, it means we're not doing that joke anymore.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
We'll let it go for now.
Fun,
I'm
though,
not having
dude.
fun anymore, so...
Yeah, we'll just...
Oh, you're not having fun, but I'm still having fun with it.
Alright.
Don't make me abuse my mod powers.
They'll do it.
Yeah. But no, I actually prefer him to actually be like actively being a mod though too, because there's been a few times where it's paid off.
I do try to be very quick.
You do. All right, so yeah, there's like layers of Dark Reaper on this, so yeah, it goes Dark Reaper to Rust Gray to Fenris Gray. So just gonna try and yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this works out.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, I played some Space Marine 2 with Trav last night.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
It's actually fun when you play it with other people.
Yeah.
And we got some of the
Well, most
campaign
games
done.
Most games are fun when you play with other people, though.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
makes sense.
Except solitaire.
Yeah. Except the Legend of Soltar.
I know, I've gone back, let's see, about a year ago I came back to WoW, and my best friend plays, and it is definitely more fun when we're both on there together.
Oh yeah. Sojan and I used to be in a guild together, and
Well,
wacky hijinks ensued.
well, I mean, yeah, that was kind of my guild too. There was a lot of. I was on, so my tune is on, and if you know the joke, if you know this, you know this. I'm on Moonguard US. So if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
I guess I don't.
Okay, so Moonguard US is a roleplay server, at least back when they used to divide them that way. And it is. Do you know what ERPing is?
Oh, one of those servers.
Yeah, I mean, when I started on it, it wasn't like that. It wasn't nearly as bad. But let's just say the Lions Pride Inn is a friggin' brothel.
Yep.
And things were so bad there for a while that they actually had GMs patrolling the area to keep an eye on what was going on.
Was one of them bald?
So it developed a reputation, needless to say. It's probably the center of that in the World of Warcraft universe. Now the thing is, if you aren't in Goldshire and you aren't at the Lions Pride Inn, honestly, you can just ignore it all because it only really happened there. Occasionally, maybe a few spots, but that was the place where it really happened. So, but outside there, the people are usually pretty cool on that server. We deal with a lot of shit, so people have got a pretty good sense of humor about the whole thing.
Yep.
We always ended up on heavy raid servers.
Yep.
Well, you get to pick them, so I don't know how you went. You picked.
We
them
followed
that way.
other friends.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And we were always part of big raid groups, so that was why we were on big raid groups.
Yeah,
Raid.
and I was the tank.
Yeah, actually, my friend Gamer DJ, that's his thing. He is actually a really good tank.
Once I got got the initial slam my face on the keyboard and roll back and forth wipe
Yeah,
done,
exactly. Isn't that
Then
how
I-
it works? Is
then
it
I did
face
good.
roll?
yeah,
What class did you tank with?
warrior, and I was a Tauren.
Oh, that's him. Yeah, that was him. He had a Night Elf warrior named Zal. And yeah, he was basically our tank. He still does though. He cannot get away from being a tank.
Yep.
He's got like. I mean, he usually only made one character. I want to say he actually still made three. And it kind of goes back and forth. He's got a druid named Velnir that is a tank druid guardian, and he's got his favorite right now is he's got a Death Knight tank named Sigma. But we were on a roleplay server, so my guild used to actually really be. We would roleplay in guild chat all the time, and we thought Blizzard might be watching because some of the things we had that came out in our roleplay and the little framework we set up for it actually ended up in the game.
Okay.
So, when did you stop playing?
Right
Did you
after
go to Dalaran?
right after Cataclysm dropped.
I'm trying to remember. Dalaran was a thing back then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was Witch King.
yeah, Wrath of the Lich King. Like we
Oh yeah, that's right there.
yeah, we went through Icecrown Citadel and stuff like that, and then
I love.
then when Cataclysm dropped, then it was just kind of like, oh, all my purples are being replaced by greens, and I worked so hard to get these, and I had almost all heroic gear from Icecrown Citadel for my tank,
nice.
except for the goddamn shield.
Oh,
Saw it
just
drop
like the
once.
last market.
Yeah, saw it drop only once, and I wasn't tanking at that time with that group, so I couldn't roll for it.
Oh, wait a minute. Really?
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit rule was that?
Well, I wasn't an official tank with that group yet, but then later on, when we got into it more, I became like pretty much we were solo tanking most of Icecrown Citadel, except for the, what was it, the Sindragosa fight?
Wait, you were tanking it when it was the raid
Yes.
by yourself.
Yes.
You didn't have a second tank.
We did not have a second tank except for the, what was the zombie dragon?
Oh, shit.
Was it Sindragosa? Or,
Yes,
Yeah.
Syndergosa.
yeah,
I was gonna say she was just a big deal in the last expansion. Which
Yeah.
was awesome.
yeah, we were solo tanking because we actually had awesome healers in our guild. And one would actually mainly just keep an eye on me. And then heal the rest of the party. And then,
And we had DPS for days, so
yeah.
everything would usually die by the time.
things would get serious.
That's great. Yeah, so it's cool too when you have a really good group to run with. I said I love my group.
Yeah, and we had a really good
Not
group
the
there.
best we were definitely not the best readers.
Like, we were on Blackrock, and we climbed into the top 5 guilds within our, first week of raiding?
Yeah,
Because
were-
we hit that hard.
Well, hell, then you would have been competitive. I don't know if you've noticed though, like when they open up a new raid, they open up. They have like now the highest level is mythic, and actually the mythic when they first open up is harder than when it's going to be after they complete like the race. But every single time they open up, there is actually a raid race that goes on for world's first.
Yeah.
And it's by it's by a lot of the professional, if you want to call them professional guilds out there.
Well, yeah.
It's fun to watch though. Actually, I saw the end. I saw the final kill of the last raid race. But I mean, the amount of polls was like 400 or 500. Would you like to do that? Would you like to pull the same boss 500 times before you kill him? Or more? Because that's what it is now. And then after the race is over, they tend to nerf it. And actually, it was so hard, like this last one, and I've seen it happen before too. It was so hard, they had to actually nerf 2 of the bosses because they could not get through it.
That just means they weren't trying hard enough.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, these guys do, but yeah, no. Well, when the powers that be of Blizzard even agree that it's too hard to nerf it, then it's probably is too hard. So I mean, it's fun to watch. It really is kind of fun to watch. And I like the changes they've made to the game because they've made it a lot more casual friendly. Because most of the people are not just like college students who have nothing better to do with their time outside of classes and study.
Yeah.
We all have jobs now. We all have, we're all adults. I mean, granted, people now are bringing their kids into it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
kids
that
grow
was
up.
pretty much our second job for a while.
Yeah, get on, do dailies. Then, yeah, what was it? Tuesday nights, that's when raids would reset.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, I
And we had 3 to 4 nights of probably 6 to 8 hours of raids
Yep.
after work.
6 to 8 hours. Yeah, you must have been getting on right after work.
Pretty much.
Well, that we were also gaming until 2 to 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then we both got up at like 5, so we'd get like 2 to 3 hours of sleep. Get up and go back to work.
Yep.
I remember there was one night, I remember where I actually played like all night. I was about to go to bed, and this is after achievements came into play. And you had the one where you could go kill all the opposite faction leaders.
Yeah.
So I was about to go to bed when one of my friends pinged me and said, "Hey, we're gonna go for this achievement. You wanna come along?" And it's like midnight and going, "I'm gonna regret this, but sure, I will never have probably a better chance to do it."
Yep.
And we did it. It was so much fun, and it was about 6 a.m. when I finally logged off. Thereabouts. We did get it. We did get it. The only one we had trouble with was with the high elf. Which I'm Alliance, sorry guys. I'm Alliance, and we went.
Yep.
Too bad. My friend was playing there before me, so I kind of had to go Alliance. He was already there. And his friends were already there, so. But basically, yeah, we went there, and then I think we missed a mechanic because a lot of the bosses were, a lot of the city leaders were not that bad to take out. They didn't have a lot of heavy mechanics, but the high elf one, I can't think of his name right now at the time. But that's all changed. He actually had some mechanics you had to follow that nobody knew about. So we basically we had a lot of trouble with them when we retreated. But we had people like who had board tunings that would go in and see how many people were in the cities, so we knew which city to attack if there wasn't a lot of people there.
Oh, okay.
So we would be sneaking it. It was so much fun. But yeah, I said I was so happy we got it done, and it was 6 a.m. I think when it fell, or 5 or 6 a.m. when I finally logged out. Those days. I don't think I could do it anymore.
No, yeah, days where you take a flight path to go somewhere and just I'll just lean back and kind of close my eyes, and then later on you wake up and you're at the character select screen, which means you fell asleep in your chair for at least 10 minutes.
Yep. I don't know if I've ever done that.
Oh, I did that quite a few times.
Yup.
Then it's just taking a hint, going to bed.
So, I said I enjoy it a lot now. I said I came back. I actually took some time off. I haven't technically missed an expansion. I left in Shadowlands, and I left for I don't know, at least a year, and I came back towards the end of the next expansion, which is Dragonflight, because dragons are awesome. Why would I want to go back to that? And you get to play in the Emerald Dream too, so and that was amazing to get to go do that. Story now is really good. They actually, I have to say, usually I always thought with WoW, every other expansion was good and one was kind of no. But they've had two really good ones in a row, so I really do like the new expansion, and I like the story. It's really terrific. It's going to be a 3 expansion arc, so
Okay.
looking forward to seeing where it's going to go.
Well, yeah, and then, speaking of achievements, I actually got the Get 100 Mounts achievement.
Oh, please.
Back when that meant something. Back when that meant something.
I have. Oh yeah, no, I think I got it too. Well, I don't know. I think I got it too. and I think when it was still fairly early on, I get that a while ago. Oh, I'm a collector. That's actually the big thing. I like to collect crap in the game. So mounts, pets, toys,
Yeah.
titles, tabards, a lot of T's. Achievements. I like to go after achievements. Transmogs. That's right, because all your armor, you get a tab where you can now make your own looks. I've said that World of Warcraft is Barbie dolls for adults.
Yeah. Alright, so I don't know how well you guys can see that. I got layer of Dark Reaper on the wings, or at least on the
Looks
wing
good.
right there.
Wait, I thought you. Wait, which. Oh, what is that? That's a paint, not a wash, right?
Yeah, no washes on this guy.
Alright, yes. No washes on display.
Yep, and then going with Rust Gray next. And then Fenrisian Gray for some extra highlights. I just figure I'll do one section right now and see how it looks. Then just take it from there.
I like it so much. I do like it. I do really like the wings. It's looking good.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
So I got 2 weeks to go on the piece I'm working on before I have to turn it in.
You got this.
I'm nervous because I not only have that, but I also have a commission I need to do for 5 Doctor Who minis. Now, they aren't very difficult. They actually are not a lot of details.
Yeah.
So they work quick. I already have the Doctor almost done. I only probably work
Well, which doctor?
4 or 5 hours. Tenet.
Oh, okay.
So it's a really cool set.
It's Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So it's a World War miniature game, and it's Doctor Who.
Who are the others then? Like Rose and.
Yes, it comes with 5 figures. It comes with the 10th Doctor, so Tenet. You get Rose, Donna Noble, Arthur Jones, and Wilfred Mott, which brings me great joy because I love that character.
Wilfred Mott.
How can you forget Wilfred? He's Donna's grandfather.
Hey, that's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, I remember him.
How could you forget it? He was the reason why he was the cause of Ted's demise.
I don't. I sort of fell out of. Who
Oh my god,
fandom
no,
for a
I'm current to Doctor Who, although, I mean, I've even watched some of the old ones. My husband's big into Doctor Who, and he loves the old episodes. Tom Baker is his Doctor. Although he likes the new Doctors for the most part, too. But Wilfred is probably one of my favorite companions. He was just... I love the fact he was so into the whole space thing. You wouldn't think so, but...
I liked Martha Jones actually quite a bit. I think
she was
love
great.
though.
The unrequited love, though, damn it. It's like, they needed to get away from that. The companions fall in love with the Doctor.
Yeah.
But I liked her. But right, other than that, I liked her. I mean, she's very smart. Oh my god, she friggin' saved the universe at one point. And I like Donna. Donna Noble, I like her relationship because she was like best buddies with the Doctor.
Yeah. She'd like to bust his chops too.
Oh, I loved her attitude. And I love
See,
when
she was probably like my least favorite of the 10th Doctor's companions.
It's hard to pick. I like them all. So, I liked every single one of those companions.
Do you want a real hot take about Doctor Who?
Sure.
Silence in the Library sucks.
That's pretty hot take. I like that episode.
I know. Everyone does, and I'm like,
whoever's-
it's garbage though.
Is that the one
That's
where
really
it says
super
everyone
sad.
was saved?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's because that's when you meet Riverside.
Silence in the Library just has kind of a that first reveal where it's like, oh, it's a skeleton in a spacesuit. I'm like, come on, this is just dumb. Just
Okay,
no.
I mean, there are better. Yes, there are better episodes.
I know a lot of people like it, but no.
Doc, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You have two shadows.
What'd you do?
He has two shadows.
Has he named them yet?
No.
That would
That means
suck.
he's gonna die.
Name them.
I said I like the episode. What's it called? Midnight. Where the doctor was. You had the alien on board that kept repeating what people were saying until he started saying it in advance. And that was the creepiest episode ever.
I don't remember that one.
How can you not remember that? They were on an airplane, I think, or they were on a ship, and they said there was an alien on there. I think it was an alien on it. It was it's been a long time since I've seen it.
Is it the 10th Doctor episode?
Yes, it's a 10th Doctor episode.
It's been a long time since I've seen those.
And basically, when people would speak, and he would like latch on somebody, and he would repeat everything they said, word for word, until eventually it switched, and he was like saying it first, and then I think he kind of seized control. Then he was saying it, and the doctor was repeating. And basically it confused everyone on board to thinking maybe the doctor was the bad guy. And it was such a good episode. Go watch it again. It was really, that was the creepiest fucking episode.
I don't have enough information to go watch it all.
It's called Midnight. It's
Okay.
called Midnight. It's one of the 10th Doctor ones. I don't remember what season.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
That fucking episode, guys.
It was fucking
Duh.
amazing.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
It was a fucking amazing episode. I liked it. Overall, though, I really liked David Tennant because I liked all the Doctors. Some of the writing was a bit questionable. You know, like especially in the Stephen Moffat era when he was writing it and show running it. But
I actually
I
liked Chris
liked him.
Eccleston, even though he only
Yes.
did one series as the 9th Doctor. I thought he was really good.
he was terrific. But they didn't apparently treat him like they treated him badly. He will not come back while Russell T Davies is there, or anybody associated with him, because apparently they treated him like shit. But he actually would for somebody else. There's a lot of things people said that he doesn't want to be associated with Doctor Who anymore. It's not really the case. But yeah, he was great. I really liked him too.
How's that looking?
Very nice.
Looks good.
I think it looks really good.
Thank you.
Likey.
Let's give it like a. I'm not gonna say shimmer, but it's the closest thing my brain can come up with right now.
Oh, yeah.
Be alright.
Oops, somebody binged.
Bing bonged. Lincoln bing bonged. Have you heard from Mongrel Sovereign? I thought he might join us tonight.
He's, must have just had, like, a rough day at work. I asked if he's gonna join or not, and he says he's just gonna hang back. So,
Alright.
needs
Yeah, that's fair.
to decompress a little bit, and I get it. Oh.
guess that's the one thing I'm glad, because I don't stream, like, I stream later tonight. Like, on Mondays I stream at 7. So basically I'm coming home from work and I don't have a lot of downtime.
Yeah. I gotta blow my nose.
But I don't stream tonight till 8:30, so I have like 4 hours after I get out of work to relax and get ready for stream. Get quiet.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No,
Oh,
that's
ready.
fair. So
Oh,
Gareth,
pieces.
can you go to ReaperCon?
I don't know. I really haven't looked ahead yet to see what's going on.
Come on, decide. I want to see if the world implodes if you and Jill tip hang out together
Well-
in the same room.
Well, we did it in Boston.
Oh, that's true. You did.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair. But there, you can't do that though. You have to always be. One person has to be in class. I think it's ReaperCon.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's the problem.
Yeah.
I hope you go. I really hope you go. I'd love to get like as many friends as possible to go.
No, I get it. I understand.
I was wasting time browsing, looking through maps of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or satellites, Google Maps of the Dallas-Fort Worth area earlier today. Going through some of my old haunts.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I miss certain things about living in Texas, but I don't want to live there these days.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I do miss going to Babe's Chicken Dinner House, though. That place was amazing. And there's one right there in Denton that you can go to if you go to ReaperCon.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hey, you know, I was thinking though, I remember when we were there the last time. And we went to Waffle House, didn't we?
Yep.
We would need to do that. We'd have to do that again.
Yeah, because for me, it's whenever I'm far enough south and there's a Waffle House, I have to hit one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know, exactly. Exactly, I do too.
There's one in St. Joe, Missouri is the closest one, I think.
Yep, I know. Almost hit it this weekend, but
Did you?
decided not to go that far south.
Sadly, the Waffle House is here. The closest thing I think we have to that is like Denny's.
And that's not even close.
Or IHOP,
No.
or...
None of them are close.
IHOP isn't bad.
No, but
Yeah,
it's
I
not a
go there
Waffle
and have-
House.
I go there have eggs over easy bacon toast. I mean, it's really hard to screw that. You can screw it up, but it's pretty hard to screw it up.
Yes, but
You don't
can
go
you
to
see
Waffle
them
House for
cook it
food.
there?
Yeah, Waffle House is it's a diner experience where, yeah, everything's right in front of your eyes. It's different than like an IHOP.
No, that's true. Yeah, it is like a diner. Actually, we have one in my town that's like a diner. It's a diner with it's got a restaurant side too, so it's got actually like tables and such, but it also has the diner counter. And that place is really good. They only serve breakfast and lunch too. They're not open for dinner. So sadly, I can't go there and have eggs for dinner
Yeah.
because I love breakfast for dinner.
Gotta give me some Waffle House again soon.
Yep.
I was thinking about a run down to Kansas City. And my favorite restaurant in the world, Grunauer. It's an Austrian restaurant. It's amazing.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just said,
Would Austrian food be like closely to like German food type thing?
very, very much, yes.
Okay.
Basic Eastern German.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They actually have a sister restaurant in Vienna.
God damn! All this talk about food. Now I want to eat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one we stopped at in Atlanta was Das Beer House.
What's Beer House?
Yes. It was
Schmeckt gut,
delicious.
ja? Did it taste good?
Yes. Yes, it did. I'm pretty sure if I remember right, I brought Gareth back a glass from there.
Yes, you did. Still use it every now and then. Actually, I've taken it with me to the German American Society
Nice.
since it's a measured glass.
Mm-hmm. No, to the line.
Yep. Half liter of beer, please. Yeah, I have a half liter, and then I have a liter glass somewhere. Yeah, we have a boot too. I don't know if that one's measured though. I have a boot too, but I don't know if it's measured.
I can't remember because I think that was the one I gave you for my groomsman.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I gave you guys two, like a small one and a big one.
Well, I know like the 1 liter glass I got that at the German American Society one year for Oktoberfest,
Mm-hmm.
and then then I got
I think I gave you two boots. I think there was one like normal boot, and then there was a smaller boot-shaped glass. with,
yes,
like, a
yes,
handle
there
on it.
was. Yep. Okay. There's that with the Fenrenzian Gray on there. It's okay, but I don't know if I like it.
Which thing in particular?
Just all of it in general.
What? Wait, the whole? Not the whole mini.
No, just like where I painted the wing there, like with the Fenrenzian Gray and everything.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you want to go, definitely the one that matches it. Probably could have gone a greenish. Since you get the red, you'd always go greenish.
Yeah, or
Instead of purple. But I don't hate the purple. I don't think that looks bad.
no, I know. Actually, what I might do is maybe I'll dry brush it on another and see how that turns out. and see which I like better then.
We
So,
can fix it. Gel tip is on, by the way, right now.
oh, well, look at that. Time to go.
Gel tip convinced me he needs to go to Rupert with us.
But I am going to cover up some of this with some putty. Or do you think I should even bother with that?
What's that?
Oh, like covering like the covering like these parts with putty, so that way I don't dry brush over it. I'll at least get like this part.
Are you counting shades as washes?
Yes.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yep. Now I'm going to do a glaze over the flesh once I have everything else done. You know what?
I was just gonna say a null oil or something like that to kind of blend it all together.
Well, yes, in theory, that would be good. Not going that route though.
Maybe you need to. I mean, you could look at glazing.
Oh yeah.
Glazing or thinning down just a paint into something and kind of glazing it on there.
Yeah.
We're basically trying to do the same thing. I think actually probably all three of us are, or all four of us are on this hunting, this frost giant. It's the fact that we're doing it we're doing it to try to do to competition level. So no washes, no cheats, no dry brushing. Everything is layered. So I feel you.
Yep.
Was it just a bad and black underneath?
Yeah. It was a bad and black, then dark reaper, then rust gray, then Fenrenzian gray.
like to kind of blend that all together, what about just dry brushing the Abaddon Black back over top of it to kind of just settle it down and blend it in?
Maybe. Or I'm liking how this dry brush of
Okay.
Dark Reaper is looking, at least on this part of the wing.
Great when I drop my paint in my friggin' palette. Better than dropping the mini in the palette, but still.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I almost like how that's looking a little bit better, but
What?
I almost like the way the dry brushing looks a little bit better. But one thing I might try here is kind of what Sojan suggested, and on the stuff that I lined, half tempted to do a dry brush of Dark Reaper over it.
I mean, you try it in a small spot and see if you like it first.
Yep. Screw it. It's paint. I can always...
Exactly. This is one of the more forgiving hobbies, you know, and art forms out in the world. Is this one because you can paint over.
actually almost looks a little bit better with the dry brush over that. Kind of help tone it down a little bit.
Subtle it.
Yeah. And wasn't as stark. Okay. Well, I might just let that sit overnight and take a look at it again.
It's never a bad idea.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, yeah, we'll call it a night here. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, I don't know too much else. Do we, I mean, if we raid into somebody, for me it would be a raid and run. But what do you think? Should we raid into somebody or just call it a night?
You can raid into somebody. Always a good way to raid.
Who's live?
Let's take a look.
I get a bunch. I get Elector's Kitchen, Line Creative, Gildebrush Studios, Midwest Miniatures Guy, Clearwater Sommelier, J Stark, 04.
Well, let's go for Midwest Miniatures Guy. Or we can do Paintwater Sommelier, because we always seem to raid into him.
Let me see here. Who'd you last raid into? Lecter's Kitchen. Before that, it was Paintwater Sommelier.
Yeah. So do we do Midwest Miniatures Guy?
As you're driving the train, so, I mean, sure.
Alrighty, let's go. Alright, here we go. Well, they have subscriber only chat. Do we do it?
Wait, subscriber on the chat or follow on the chat?
Subscriber only chat.
Oh, never
Really,
mind
they
that.
changed it?
Yeah. Alright, you know what?
Because it was follower chat.
We'll go into Paintwater Sommelier. Oh no, it's intended for mature audiences. Dear Lord,
No,
what will we
no.
do?
We're fucked because there's no one mature here.
I know. Well, let's give them hell. Alright, well, Muse, thank you for the raid. Thank you everybody else who showed up just to hang out. I always appreciate it. And, yeah, next Monday I'll be starting on some of the alternate heroes for Hero Quest. So, that'll be fun. So, but, yeah, thank you everybody. And, yeah, we will catch you all later. And just remember, between now and then, to keep on painting.
Ooh.
Here we go.